gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am your host, Data T, and this is my channel, The Good Guys. Guys, today's story comes out of Seattle, Washington, all right? And the title reads, Business Owner Shoots, Kills Suspected Robber in Seattle's Ballard neighborhood. Now, before we get into today's story, guys, I would like to ask, I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers, guys. 100 subscribers. Later, of course, we get to 1,000. That'll be monetized. But if I could affect 100 people on a regular basis, that would be great. So I'm going to start saying that in the beginning of all my videos. And if you guys wouldn't mind also commenting, putting a like, again, subscribing so we can get to 100, I'd appreciate it. And let us dive into today's story.
Making a right turn, and the individual, as you can see where the police are standing right now, that's where he fell.
This man could never have anticipated his afternoon commute would make him a witness to a deadly shooting.
A 30-year-old male suspect entered the business, attempted to rob, shot an employee. The employee also returned fire.
And a guy came stumbling out with a gun in his left hand, and he fell face first onto the sidewalk, or into the parking lot right here. And as he fell, the gun left his hand.
That witness called 911 and police were there in a matter of minutes. And as the investigation continued into the evening, a Ballard local and longtime customer of the shop arrived and gave the victim's brother, a co-owner of the shop, a hug upon seeing him.
I could see in his eyes, I knew it was his brother. I asked, but I didn't have to ask. I knew it was his brother. These are two that actually, they really care about each other.
And it seems the community cares about them.
They actually use belts to provide some life-saving measures.
Police are hopeful community members may have helped save the victim's life.
Good people. And it's sad to see this happening. And I think a lot of the Ballard community, whether they want to admit it or not, frequent this place a lot themselves.
Guys, so let's stop it there. So what we have here is a shop owner who got robbed by an individual, a suspect, and they exchanged gunfire. The suspect did not make it, but the victim is suffering from his wounds. We see this already a lot on this channel of employees who are arming themselves. We already know that as of from this channel, if you're watching this and then you're an employee in the service industry, you should be armed. Okay, I think there's significant amount of cases where it proves it's better to have it than to not have it versus to need it and then not have it, if you understand what I'm saying. Okay, so this particular individual shot and killed the suspect. Kudos to him. Again, we do not celebrate death, but we celebrate the absolute ability to protect yourself. So he is a good guy. The shop owner, the employee, whoever he may be, he is a hero. And what we saw was the community. Guys, the community came somewhat together to help the victim. They made tourniquets out of their belts. You had this one individual come over there to hug the brother of the victim. So this community, guys, they knew these people, they knew that store, and they felt a genuine sadness and loss. But here's the other question. Does this motivate them to make sure that they can also protect themselves? Things like this, we see it in neighborhoods, and we always have, oh, this is a safe community. Things like this never happen, but it did. And it's good that the community came together. I hope they all realize that they need to be armed, and I hope they realize, and even I would say commend this man for being armed. You may say, hey, well, he's got a shop owner. He owns a shop. He co-owns a shop. According to this story, he should have a gun, but it doesn't matter. Whatever it may be, and I don't care what that guy came in there to steal. Thou shalt not steal. Period. Okay, and that's why he caught a bullet, and that's why he's gone. So, it's good to see. I'm glad when good guys win. This is always something that should be celebrated, guys. The good guys are usually the ones that are a little bit more prepared than everybody else, okay? Because they understand evil. Evil is out there, and it is real. Let's see what the rest of the story says.
Themselves.
The latest we heard from officials was that the victim is in serious condition. However, that longtime customer tells us that his brother, the victim's brother, the co-owner of this shop, told him that he's doing better about 2 hours after this incident happened. Now, Chief Diaz also says that there was only one suspect in this crime as far as they can tell, the man who died. They also told us that it's unclear what exactly they were trying to steal from this shop. Reporting live in Ballard, I'm Maddie White.
Again, God, it doesn't matter what he was trying to steal. It doesn't matter. Okay? That's irrelevant. Okay? But the fact that he was able to defend himself, guys, this is the good thing about this particular case and why it is so important to be armed. I've said this before, and I've said it already in the video, but, the ability to protect yourself, guys, it is a right. It's a natural right. Even though we have it enshrined in the Constitution, yes, we have the Second Amendment, but you should be able to defend yourselves. Okay? And I was just looking at one case, and it's a very famous case that everybody has seen, okay, with Kyle Rittenhouse, okay? And he is now being sued civilly. And it makes people wonder, why should I go through that just to protect my life? It'd be better off if I just, hey, what? Just give up? No, absolutely not. And in the end, I know good will always prevail. Okay? This is the way you must think about it. Evil is crafty. Evil thinks long term. Evil is always around. It is always prevalent. But the good guys always win in the end. I know it sometimes sucks, and I'll tell you, you can talk about good guys in almost all different arenas. They always talk about good guys come last. Look at the good guys and what happens in the dating scene. Holy shit! Look about good guys and what happens to corporate America. People that get stepped on all the time. The good guys, it seems like they lose. But guys, the good guys in the end, they win. They do. I have to believe this. If you don't believe this, then what is the point of being a good guy? What is the point of being a good person? And we can see it. We can see that good guys do win in the end. And so I leave you with that. Good guys will have guns. Good guys should always have guns. Good guys are prepared. Take a lesson here. Get prepared. Get your ammo. Get your guns. Be proficient. Know how to use it. All these things. Practice scenarios. I know it's tough, but that's what good guys do. And if there were no good guys, if good men did nothing, there would be no good guys.
Thank you.